darkness, mother of light, earth beneath us, soul in flight, songs of love and love of life, guide us to our heart. Mother of darkness, mother of light, earth beneath us, soul in flight, songs of love and love of life, guide us to our heart. Mother of darkness, mother of light, earth beneath us, soul in flight.
Tonight we gather in this circle as women, women of truth, women of memory, women of the body, women of the deep and living earth. We come here without masks. We come here without performance. We come here without the need to be small, pleasing, or spiritually polished. We come here in devotion of what is real. We come here in the presence of this full moon, the ancestors, the seen intelligence, the unseen intelligence that walk with us in the living current of Sophia. This is not a circle of comfort alone. This is a circle of revelation. This is a circle of truth. This is a circle of return. Tonight, under this Scorpio moon, we do not ask for illusion. We ask for sight. We do not ask for distraction. We only ask for depth. We do not ask to stay the same. We ask to be changed. Uh-oh. And where's the camera? Okay, my camera wonked out. Okay, helps if it was plugged in all the way. Tends to help, yes. Hi, welcome everybody. So, tonight, I am going to be doing a few things a little different. The beginning of which, trying to get this in the right position so I can see everything that I'm doing. So, the presence of tonight is extremely special. We are in the full moon. We are in May 1st, balloting. We are in Scorpio, and now Uranus and Pluto are lined up in the most astounding position. So this is a sign that Sophia, the luminous wisdom, the ancient mother of knowing, she who has appeared in many dreams, in symbols, in the descent, in the light, we are now going to call upon you tonight. Sophia, come close. Sophia, open the hidden gate. Sophia, open what has been buried for so very long. Sophia, open to us what has been stolen. Reveal to us what has been waiting in the dark for our eyes to see upon again. Let your blue light move through this circle. Let your blue light move through our mind. Let your blue light move through our hearts, our throats, and our spines. Let your blue light show us the path that belongs to only us and no one else. So with that, I open this circle, and I'm going to open it with lighting a single blue votive. Imagining that blue light, the blue flame that's consistent in all of Sophia's awakeners, initiates, priestesses, whatever term you choose to use. Let's let her light come in tonight. Tonight we stand at the edge of what is ending. Tonight we do not call in comfort. Tonight we call for revelations. So if there's a false story in us that still exists as we take these steps forward into this new age of true understanding and knowledge, let it rise up within us, each of us now, so we may face it. If there's an inherited shame within us, let it rise. If there is a fear dressed as loyalty, let it rise. If there is a wound that has shaped our lives in the most silent parts of our mind, let it run and rise up now. We do not turn away. We do not flatter that wound anymore. We do not call the poison holy. We see it now and we name it. And so tonight we bring it into the moonlight. I want to begin by invoking a entity or symbol that may have been arising within you. Those of us that have walked with Sophia or have been awoken by Sophia see these symbols everywhere. And so we are going to invoke the serpent of the wise to rise, not as fear, not as punishment, not as chaos, but to rise as real knowing, real discernment. Rise as the foot and force that will allow us to take steps forward, to strip away the illusions in our bones, to rise through the base of our own spines, to rise through the center of our own body, to rise through every place that has told us to be small, that we're not good enough, to rise through every place that taught us to obey false power because they're stronger, to rise through every place where our voices went silent when they should have been shouting. We have worn enough silence. We have carried enough distortion. And we have made peace with things that were never ours to carry. And so tonight, I want us to release what has become dead in us, to release skin that no longer fits us, to release names that were forced upon us, to release the fear of being seen, to release the fear of being different, of being powerful, the fear of being direct and unapologetic. And tonight, release that fear of being our true self. So, with this, you're going to need some items: simple mirror, few candles, white or black, or blue or black, preferably. Some oil like frankincense or a reversible oil that I carry, or cat's claw that I carry. Cat's claw is what I'm going to use tonight with frankincense. You're going to need 3 strips of paper. You're going to need a bowl of water if you want. If you need to have that grounding with water, depending on like what you're called to, or salt, depending on what you're called to. I'm going to be using sea salt. I was going to use some water tonight and I thought about it and I'm like, no, my allergies are so bad. I'm just going to keep the water for me. Plus it'll help move the magic better. So I also have a focal point candle that I'll be using. These are amazing little candles to use. You can, because they're fireproof already, so you can have them on your altar and not really worry too much. I also love these household candles. These are they're 5-inch candles and they roughly last about 4 hours. So I really love using these ones, and I think over I think I might use the household candle tonight. And you always want a nice jar or something that is fireproof. I always have these extra lying around. These are old candle containers. And so we're going to fix our candle at the bottom. When you use herbs on candles, you have to be really, really cautious of the fire factor. So in my practice, I've always preferred to just put it in like the base of the candle or sprinkle it into the candle very lightly. A little goes a long way. A lot of people put way too much herbs on their candle. And I mean, those are going to burn really hot. So, and fast. So, okay, so I'm going to use frankincense and I'm just going to add a few drops at the top of the candle with the intentions of this is truly the revival of Sophia. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Sophia tonight, while I'm recording and doing this. So you just have, I don't know if you guys can see, but I just went around the candle lightly. Okay. Because I'm going to be doing other stuff tonight too. So let's put that right there, that right there. Okay. And so just leaving that off to the side, you have your mirror, you have your 3 partition papers. And on these partition papers, we're gonna work on those here next, okay? So I want us to first face this mirror. So depending on what kind of mirror you have, you can open it, look into it, gaze, get a good gaze of yourself. Maybe, one that's not so big, where you can see your whole face would be probably a lot better. But this is just for this video. So I'm going to set it right here where I can see myself and the words I speak. It's really important. So if your mirror's small, you want to have it so you can see your lips, your mouth. And you're going to ask that Sophia reveal to you the face that is beneath the false face that you wear. And just stare into that. We ask Sophia, as you're staring into that, to reveal the face beneath the false face. We ask Sophia to reveal the woman beneath all the conditioning. We ask Sophia to reveal the sovereign one beneath the wound. We ask Sophia to reveal the path beneath all the confusion. As you stand at them crossroads. And I want you to continue to look. We look without turning away. We look with steady eyes. We look with the courage to know ourselves more than anyone. We see what is true. We see what's ready to be cast away, to die. We see what's ready to rise within us. So with this is a sacred point. That's why I have this in the candle. Most candles that you get have long, large wicks, right? Have long wicks. And so I want you to grab a pair of scissors. And I want you to focus on these scissors being a tool of your magical abilities, of your sorcery. And I want you to take your scissors. And if you don't have a candle with a large wick, maybe grab some twine and you cut away the twine. Maybe it's something of your hair and you want to cut some of it away. Like there's a nice piece, right? Oh, never mind. Maybe you have pillar candles and you tie cords around those and you cut them. But as you do, I want you to think of these words, repeating them over. What must end is cut. What must end is severed. What must end is no longer invited into my life. What is no longer allowed to feed on my light will now end. What must end now is no longer allowed to speak for us. What must end now is done. We place what is done into the fire. We place what is done into the earth. We place what is done into the water of no return. We do not carry it forward. We do not rescue it. We do not confuse it with love. We let it be. We don't let it go because it built us. We let it be. Sophia, gather back what is ours. Gather back our sight. Gather back our voice. Gather back our life force. Gather back our intuition. Gather back the pleasure. Gather back our courage. Gather back the memory. Gather back our authority. Gather back our sovereignty. Gather back our devotion. Gather back our destiny. We gather back every part of ourselves that has been scattered in fear. We call back every part of ourselves that was dimmed by shame. We call every part of ourselves back that was buried to keep others comfortable. We call back every part of ourselves that is still belonging to be on our highest path. We call ourselves back home. We call ourselves back whole. We call ourselves back into the body of truth. We call ourselves back into the path of knowing. We call ourselves back into the living code of Sophia. If this is your awakening night, Sophia, let it be real. Let this may reach many. If this is our threshold, let us hold it. If this is our intuition, initiation, let it mark us. If this is our return, let it be complete. As we step through the gateway, we step through that doorway. We step through what could not hold us anymore. We step through what could not name us. We step through what could not limit us. We pass through the ones who have remembered. We pass through the ones who have seen. We pass through the ones who are seen. We pass through the ones who know our own light. And as we seal this work under this full moon on this earth, in this body, with this spine, with this beautiful alignment, we call Sophia. And we seal this work with Sophia. And so it is, and so it will always remain. And so we rise. We rise, sisters. So with that, I want you to go ahead and write on here the things that you have witnessed come up for you that you need to release. I know I heard one that was very close to me from a very close friend, and it's imposter syndrome. And I release that for her. I release the fear of being seen for my closest sister. And I release the binds and bondage that remain on Sophia so she may rise. So with each of these sisters, I light this flame of my candle. Down inside here is the frankincense. It's on the candle, and I have sea salt. I have my candle in front of me and my mirror right in front of that. And as I burn these, I'm going to re-say those words. Now we receive. We now know what is true cannot be hidden forever. We now know that we are not lost. We are seen. We now know that our path is ours, and we know that the moon has now seen us. And now I'll just let this candle burn on my altar for the evening and just let it burn. In the morning, I will read the remnants. But now that it's right there, while I'm still gazing, I want to thank Sophia for her presence tonight. I want to thank the moon for being a witness. I want to thank the serpent for the wisdom. I want to thank this earth for holding us. I want to thank that water for the cleansing and the memory. I want to thank this fire and the blue flame for its transmission, its transmutation, and its transportal. That it's a transportal. We thank the air for carrying our words tonight. We thank the seen and unseen for walking with us. And so before we close this circle, I want to grab a few questions or words that may resonate with a few that need this tonight before we leave. Maybe I guess a question about something you need to look at. But these will resonate with those who these need to find. So we're gonna pull three. Look at that, three right off the bat. One, two, three. All right. Excuse me. So this first one is, and these are things that I wrote out and cut up. So you're stepping into a chapter where lying to yourself will hurt you more than the truth. Okay. You're stepping into, that's right there. You're stepping into, right? You're stepping into a chapter where lying to yourself will hurt more than truth. These are written out like oracle cards. So let's go to the next one. Your spirit is restless because you keep choosing comfort over growth. And again, these play out like oracle cards. You're repeating the cycle because the pain feels familiar, not because it's meant for you. So what I see with these three is someone that is truly at a crossroads. You're there because you know it's time for you to move forward. You know the path that you need to take. This is why we thank the fire. We thank the fire for its transformation. It helps us move forward. So whoever this is resonating for, there's something that you are really, really wanting to do, but you're in fear of it. So you need to take this moon and let it witness you. It's something that you're very passionate about. You have great passion about this. But it means that you might lose somebody in your life. And that's okay, because we have to move forward in our lives. It's just part of it. It's just part of it. What else? And I'm using the tea leaf tarot. And again, so a distant friend is thinking of you. This is a dog in an Asian country. It's very Asian-esque. I love that. The chair was too. What this dog looks like, he's at the bottom of a long, long track. So very far away. So, and this person also, you love this person very much, but they're very undefendable, unindefendable, and very insecure. Someone will try to make you do something against, so they will try to make you do something against your will. And the situation that balances requires careful handling. So again, like when you look at what this first one was saying, this first one is you're stepping into a chapter where lying to yourself will hurt you more than the truth. It's that situation of the balance. So allow Sophia to come through for you tonight. I keep getting marriage. Like this is something like almost as if you've been waiting for a marriage proposal or something like that. What is this one again? Your spirit is restless because you keep choosing comfort over growth. And this is what it is you are waiting for this marriage proposal. And we're going to use the Crow Tarot to get the confirmation. Is this waiting for a marriage proposal? Oh, the devil in reverse. The devil in reverse. And when the devil's in reverse on this, it looks like the heart is being chained down. Right? You see that it almost looks as if the heart is being chained down. But to me, this one is a divine protection. It really does. give you a sense of being in that uncomfort, not being comfortable, right? Um, one of the things I want you to see and notice is how they look very similar, right? They have this almost strikingly similar flow to them. So you're repeating the cycle because the pain feels unfamiliar. It feels familiar, not because it's meant for you. This is almost as if like you're staying because it's a comfort. It's easy. Should we get one more the strength card and the three of wands. So the three of wands, you're going across this valley. This is that you have to take that track, but you have to understand those wands are solid, right? And once you head out of that storm, you're going to be in the clear. And then the strength card. This one has two symbols in it that are very striking besides the crow. We have the tree, which is that root, that strong core, the spine. And then you have the lion and the infinity. So if these are resonating with you, let's get a direction. What is the direction? Because that's what this person is looking for. Whoever this is resonating with is looking for direction. And right now, this is just causing you a period of frustration. But there's a lesson that you were meant to learn. And again, we have rat, rose, turkey. The rat is somebody that's working against you. This is being in that same familiar. Excuse me. And they're going to try to romance you. But it's only because they're acting stupidly. What is this? They're romancing you in April, but now everything's cold and turned off. So if this is resonating with you, just really sit down and call the Sophia. Ask her for her presence in this time, help you with some guidance and where you should go. Ask this moon to show you what you need to see. Protect what you love. It's your duty and responsibility. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek true companions. 25 and 9. So here you go. Beautiful puppy. I love that it's in the blue. The Sophia's blue. And then this one is very earthy. The browns. Right? Very beautiful. Feel the power of the blood in your ancestors. You are not alone. Boy, they just keep throwing them up. Lost in the ruins of the past, find the present moment and live. And I will leave this one on this really beautiful card. It's the number 18. Okay. So I want to say thank you for joining my circle tonight. Again, if this small mini read resonated with you, please hit up the like, the subscribe. This is a full moon circle. Do your rituals. Do what's called to you. So now I just want to say, as I turn off this beautiful Sophia candle. That the circle is now closed, but the work that is going on will remain inside of us. Allow us to leave changed. Allow us to leave tonight cleansed. Allow us to leave awake. Allow us to leave sovereign. We leave in truth. So may it be.